and welcome everyone. I'm Janet Melody and today I'm working on lesson 42 from the workbook A Course in Miracles. We're asked today, the statement is God is my strength, vision is his gift. That is today's statement that we keep with us throughout the day as we practice. Or for me, I like to use the word love instead of God. So love is my strength, vision is its gift. So that's what I'll be using. And so I'm going to read out today's lesson, because we have two practice periods. One we have to do in the morning, first thing, for 3 to 5 minutes, and then another in the evening before we go to bed, again 3 to 5 minutes. So here's what's required. The idea for today combines two very powerful thoughts, both of major importance. It also sets forth a cause and effect relationship that explains why you cannot fail in your efforts to achieve the goal of the course. You will see, because it is the will of God. It is his strength, not your own, that gives you power, and it is his gift, rather than your own, that offers vision to you. God is indeed your strength, and what he gives is truly given. This means that you can receive it any time and anywhere, wherever you are and in whatever circumstance you find yourself. Your passage through time and space is not at random. You cannot but be in the right place at the right time. Such is the strength of God. Such are his gifts. So that's kind of saying that, no matter where you go, no matter what situation, you can always have the source of love is always within you. And an amazing example of this is the famous Viktor Frankl, who wrote the book Man's Search for Meaning. He was a Jew caught in the concentration camps during the Nazi war, which we all know was horrific, just an awful time. But he was able, in his mind, to see things differently. I'm not saying he saw everything as great, but he was able to keep that inner power within himself. And when you read his book, he's just, some of the things he describes and how he was able to see it was very different. So he is an inspiration in showing us that that can be done, no matter what they did externally, internally, his power was strong, and he's now gone on to create a therapy called logotherapy and to do great work in the world. So definitely check him out, Viktor Frankl. You can see him online, but if you want to find out more. So let's get back to the course. We will have two 3 to 5 minute practice periods today. One as soon as possible after you wake and another as close as possible to the time you go to sleep. It is better, however, to wait until you can sit quietly by yourself at a time when you feel ready, than it is to be concerned with the time as such. Begin these practice periods by repeating the idea for today slowly with your eyes open, looking about you, then close your eyes and repeat the idea again, even slower than before. After this, try to think of nothing except thoughts that occur to you in relation to the idea for the day. You might think, for example, vision must be possible, God gives truly, or God's gifts to me must be mine because he gave them to me. So the practice period is to first open your eyes, say out the statement, God is my strength, vision is his gift, a few times as you're looking around, slowly. Then close your eyes and slow the statement even more, saying it in your mind, and then let go and become the observer and allow thoughts to arise that are around this topic. So it's given you a couple of examples there, which again I'll change to love. So vision must be possible, love gives truly, but whatever arises, you're not trying to put a thought there, you're just trying to let the thoughts arise and be the observer of them as best you can. Any thought that is clearly related to the idea for today is suitable. You may in fact be astonished at the amount of course-related understanding some of your thoughts contain. Let them come without censoring unless you find your mind is merely wandering and you have let obviously irrelevant thoughts intrude. You may also reach a point where no thoughts at all seem to come to mind. If such interferences occur, open your eyes and repeat the thought once more while looking slowly about. Close your eyes, repeat the idea once more, and then continue to look for related thoughts in your mind. So yes, if you get off track, as our minds do, we know how busy they are, and say you were starting the practice and then all of a sudden you realise, oh, I've gone off into whatever's going on in my day or whatever, then to open your eyes, say the statement, close your eyes, say it even slower, and then arise, let their thoughts arise around the topic. So it's just kind of going back to the start to get your mind back like on track. But this isn't, it's never punishing, this course, it's all about doing things in a much more sort of unhurried, relaxed manner, and there's no pressure on you to have to do this, that, and the other. This is a beautiful thing we're trying to do. We're trying to get to a peace of mind from that sense of love, that the power of love that is within us. Now remember, however, that active searching for relevant thoughts is not appropriate for today's exercises. Try merely to step back and let the thoughts come. If you find this difficult, it is better to spend the practice period alternating between slow repetitions of the idea with your eyes open, then with eyes closed, than it is to strain to find suitable thoughts. So there, see, it's giving you that lovely option as well, not to put any pressure on yourself if you're not getting thoughts that are arising. If that's not the case and you're feeling like it's just an empty space, then just use it to open your eyes, repeat the statement, close your eyes, say it slowly, and just keep in that alternating repetition in a lovely, calm, unhurried manner. There is no limit on the number of short practice periods that would be beneficial today. The idea for the day is a beginning step in bringing thoughts together and teaching you that you are studying a unified thought system in which nothing is lacking that is needed and nothing is included that is contradictory or irrelevant. The more often you repeat the idea during the day, the more often you will be reminding yourself that the goal of the course is important to you and that you have not forgotten it. So yes, repeat this practice as many times as you can. Do it when, say, you're stuck in a queue somewhere, because how many times are we in a shop and we have to wait for something? Use the practice then. You drive in the car, you go in somewhere, use the practice then. These opportunities come up where we find ourselves sort of waiting, or where we're sat sometimes, and it's just a great time to bring it in, bring it into the mind, because it's like dropping a little seed of love into that mind, which is within. It's like we're drawing in something that is there to make it bloom, to make us see that love is within us. No matter what the situation, we can transcend it. I mean, if Viktor Frankl can transcend an awful situation like that, we can transcend this situation, whatever it is, where you're feeling like suffering, and coming from a place of love and peace. So enjoy today's lesson. God is my strength, vision is his gift, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for coming by. Bye.